Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon. Welcome. Here we are to Paul's Monday Market Update number 221 for Monday, 13th of April, 2026. I hope you're well. Hope you've had a good Easter period. Hope you've enjoyed this volatility in the markets, whether you be engaged or merely sat on the sidelines watching the shenanigans play out. Either way, it has been quite some couple of weeks, hasn't it? Anyway. For those of you joining us for the first time, the Monday Market Update is just that. It is me just flying through as much as I possibly can do in the sort of next 30 minutes. I'm looking to effectively give you some insight on strength and weakness within FX indices and commodities. I look at some charts of some stocks or ETFs that are of interest you might want to add to your watch list, and then a look at the live markets. It's not a signal service. It's not trade recommendations. It's just me sharing with you what I'm looking at the moment, which might be of relevance or interest to yourselves. As always, you're very welcome here. Just remember, you are always responsible for your own trading decisions. And if you want a little bit of help and support in your own trading journey, the VTP Trader Accountability Group will be running through Q2. It's where we look to build discipline, accountability, and consistency in your trading and in building your trading business. Once again, if you want to join us, the QR code will take you there, or you can ping me if you've got any questions about that. And finally, one this is kind of a bit of an interesting one. This is kind of perhaps more of an educational one, all right, for for sort of traders and joining us for the session. So this is in TradingView, it's FSTHM, right? It is the FTSE Mid Cap Index. It's their own interpretation of the index. It's not a reflection of the FTSE 250 MCX or FTSE 350. That's NMX, isn't it? That's the tickers there. But this was kind of giving me, I look at all of these to take a look at, what's the state of the UK? Where, if anywhere, is the opportunity? And as I said, this is a kind of their interpretation of the mid cap index. And the reason I'm interested, and the reason I thought it would make a good piece to talk about is this is also just a little bit of a good educational piece here in terms of price pull back into the 50 period moving average, and they've been in just a fantastic trend. And for those of you like your classical patterns, etc., there's plenty of them there. But once again, back up to the 50 period moving average and dropped, and then invariably a bit of a false breakout, pulled back up to the 50, and hey presto, we dropped again. But what's of interest to me is that we have, after several years now, right, we've had across the 20 and 50 period moving average, but actually we've flipped the 50 from the 50 here being dynamic resistance. We are now, looks like we are flipping it, and actually it looks like basically we're now flipping it from being resistance to support. It's been finding some nice support there. Okay, the 20s turn up, the 50s turning up, and I wonder whether that is a reflection, okay, of some interest in general mid cap stocks. Certainly, if you look at MCX and NMX, they had pulled back, okay, but so would everybody, all right, off the end of the war. But I wonder whether this is just an indication of maybe there's some underlying opportunity there. Not in the FTSE 100, because FTSE 100 is a global thing, but actually just looking at some of those UK mid-cap stocks and look at those UK mid-cap index. So, as I said, it's a bit of an interesting educational piece to see the kind of impact on the weekly charts, the 50 period moving average, how it flips from resistance to support. But equally, it might be something worth having a little bit of a deeper look, okay, if you are particularly interested in UK stocks.